Hi everyone, welcome to Border Tanks with stewiejp. I'm Stewie, you're not, and this is a Tier 8 Extravaganza. A Tier 8 Extravaganza, the first game featuring the Flying Tool from BAMF clan. The Flying Tool, probably a pretty groovy name if you ask me. He's on Stalingrad and he's in the Tier 8 Russian rear turreted medium tank. Now this is a line that's going to get some changes pretty soon, and I'm tipping the Flying Tool's just getting ready to unlock some tanks before these new patches drop, as he does look like he's going for a little bit of side scraping action towards the eastern side of it is Stalingrad, it is Stalingrad, before realising not much to see there. Move forward, and of course there you go, he's found 5 enemy tanks there by the looks of it. There's correction, 4 enemy tanks, no 5 now, maybe even 6. He's looking, oh look out, don't want to get flanked there. He's pulling back, getting ready to get himself into a position to get that gun working. Get rid of this low-lying old shed and have a look at the mini-map. Tanks, enemy tanks absolutely everywhere. There's a ship out there. I hope the blokes on that ship have got a few guns. Looks towards the Type 59, doesn't manage to penetrate that shot. I don't know if the enemy team have coordinated them really well here or not, but they've had a really good push down here. This M53, M55, he'll be shitting bricks. He'll be getting the hell out of Dodge City as the Flying Tool gets one shot into the Type 59. That's his first damaging shot. 0-1's a score. His team, I don't know, the southeast certainly looks like it's in a little bit of trouble. He's platooned up with his old mate, the Seeker 17, also from BAMF clan, and the Seeker in the guard, the relatively new Russian rear turreted premium medium tank, and the Flying Tool moving forward in the Object 416. Grooving around. Auto aims on the Type 59, takes him down to 34 hit points. The T-34-1 picks up the kill on the premium Chinese medium tank. Of course, you can see there's always a few of them floating around now that they were resold on the Asia server not so long ago to lead up towards Christmas. Puts a shot into the back of the other Type 59 on the enemy team. Cheeky clip into the side of the T-54 lightweight. 3-2 the score now. He's already done 1,200 damage. And he's just waiting for that gun to reload before he can get rid of the Leo. That's his first kill. The score is 4-3. Will he be able to get this kill on the T-54 lightweight? Yes, he can. 307 hit points of damage. Brings his total damage up to 1,763 with 2 kills. Of course, the 416's got a 100mm gun, 320 damage, 201 penetration with standard, 330 with heat rounds, which is a premium ammunition, and the armour on this thing isn't too bad at all. As you just saw there, he blocked a little bit of damage, and also his tracks ate up some of those shots, and that's why he hasn't lost too much health. Still on 1,000 hit points, and he's done 2,000 hit points to make that 2,325 hit points of damage. With the score on 5-6, clearly looking towards his Panther. Cops a shot for 137 hit points of damage from the Tier 7 German. It's the premium medium tank. Bounces one shot, but copped some damage. Bounced shots all day long. 3 kills to the Flying Tool from BAMF clan. 3,202 hit points of damage, but he's clearly going to have to do a lot more than that if he's going to carry this game. His team are down by 1 tank, 7-6. He's brawling with this Type 61, who's firing HE. That's why he's only doing 186 odd damage. That Type 61 is firing high explosive ammunition towards the Flying Tool. That's his 4th kill, 4,260 damage. Looking towards the Challenger, bouncing, copping a little bit of damage now. He's down to 99 hit points though, so he needs to be careful. Finally gets rid of the Challenger, and with that kill, they're up by a tank, 10-9. The T-49 goes down, and that means they're no longer up by a tank. Quick shot into the AMX CDC, confirms the top gun, and takes the lead again, 11-10. 6 kills to the Flying Tool from BAMF clan, 5,187 hit points of damage. Scorpion G goes down, and again, his team relinquished the lead, I guess you could say, with the score on 11 apiece. Still, 5,187 hit points of damage. You could certainly think this is going to be an ace tanker for sure. The T-71 DA, that's the auto-loading Tier 7 American light tank, clips out the S-51, the Tier 7 Russian self-propelled gun, and you can see the Flying Tool looking towards the cap circle there. Because clearly considering it. It's clearly considering capping as the Scorpion G on the enemy team kills that T-71. Now he's switched to high explosive ammunition here. Now high explosion will give him 420 damage rather than the 320, an extra 100 hit points if it penetrates. Now he'll be aiming at that turret, and look, that is no armor at all on the back of the turret. That's why that shot worked for 428 hit points into the premium German tank destroyer. Now that Scorpion G, can see that the flying tool from BAMF clan's only on 99 hit points. And again, fires clutch, gets the turret. And if he can do this one more time, well, now he's down. Now he's out of high explosive rounds, but just one more normal shot should kill him, and it does for his 7th kill. Oh, that was pretty bad driving from the Scorpion G. He just continued to, I don't know, offer himself to the flying tool from BAMF clan in the object 416. Let's have a look at how he's gone. 6,337 hit points of damage so far. 7 kills. He knows a Radley Walters could be up for grabs. One shot is 320 average damage. So that spick is a one shot for the flying tool from BAMF clan. Let's see where the Tier 7 German light tank is going to go. The Oni declares his intentions. I'm going to head to the flag. He doesn't want to fight with the light tank, even though he's on full health. Interesting. He's probably thinking, well, I'm in a big, slow, lumbering, heavy Japanese tank. I don't want to be trying to chase this spick around. I'll sit on the cap and make him come to me, just in case the spick does manage to kill the flying tool, which is certainly doable. But no, it's not. The flying tool picks up his 8th kill, grabs himself a Radley Walters, and absolutely carries the hell out of that battle on Stalingrad. You can have a look at the result there. That'll come as no surprise to anybody in the world. It's an Ace Tanker Mastery Badge. It's also the Hand of God medal. Bruiser, Duelist, Fire for Effect, Radley Walters for those 8 kills, Ley Vaslejo's medal for killing 2 tanks that are of higher tier, high caliber, Top Gun. Carried the hell out of it. 6,651 hit points of damage, 8 kills, 1,839 base experience. That experience scores, that doesn't take into account the premium account multiplier or the daily double. That's his base score, 1,839. That's why his actual score for his times 2 was 7,615 for that one. 1,839 base experience, more than double the experience that anybody else in that game got. And look, what's that? 6 times the damage of the guy who came second. T49 didn't do too badly, but Jesus Christ, that was a carry and a half. 22 shots fired, they all hit, and only one failed to penetrate. 6,659 damage. Little bit of block damage. 63,500 credits after tax with a premium account. You're beauty. Well done to the flying tool from BAMF clan in the Object 416, the rear turreted Russian Tier 8 medium tank. As we move on to the second game in this Tier 8 Extravaganza, it's Defending the Fatherland from Calm clan. This time he's in the STA-2. The STA-2, they're talking in the chat about what's this, a 14 versus 14 game, and that's why it does look like there's a few less players on each team, and that's what happens. It is 14 versus 14. Looks a little bit different. Lucky enough to land that shot onto the Hawk 12. He'll say, no worries, I'll take that. Now this is the STA-2. STA-2 Japanese Tier 8 tank. Is that the premium one? Or is that the STA-1? I'll have to quickly Google it as he puts a shot into the Leo. And yes, I am. This is the premium version. Of course it is. Gee, I should have written that down somewhere, shouldn't I? Maybe I did. Who knows? Anyway, premium tank defending the fatherland from Calm clan in this Tier 9 battle, 14 versus 14 on Westfield. He's not stuffing around. He's going up to where the lights and the mediums often do their thing. Waits for that Japanese gun to aim. Finally gets shot by the enemy T-28 prototype. Shoots him as well. Takes his damage count up to 998. He has lost about 400 odd hit points in doing that, because he did cop a pretty big damaging shot from the T-28 prototype for 393. 1-2 is the score on Westfield. And he's just playing around here, looking to try and outvision these tanks up here. You can see the AMX 1357F. That's the pea shooter, the French premium Tier 7 light tank defending the fatherland in the STA-2, the premium Japanese medium tank. Pretty accurate gun. No armour whatsoever. Good gun depression. I guess that's how you'd probably describe the STA-2. It's not a tank that I've ever had. Looking towards that Leo again. This is just going to be free damage. Puts a shot into the back of him. Takes him down to 429 hit points. And I know what he's thinking. He's thinking, I reckon I'll get him again. And he does. Takes him down to 8. He's a one-shot. Surely somebody's going to kill him. All those TDs running around. And the AMX 1357F picks up the kill on the Leo. Defending the fatherland. Throws a shell into the KV-13. He knows he has a T-28 prototype back here somewhere. Bounces the Steyr Waffenträger. You don't bounce many shots in the STA-2, although it does have a pretty well-rounded turret. Every now and then you might bounce one. Cops a shot for 245 from the Steyr, and the Waffenträger Alf Panzer IV picks up that kill. Shoots a T-28 prototype straight in the side before the T-34 2GFT. No idea what tank that is. Picks up the kill on the Tier 8 turreted American TD, and now they're winning 6-3. They were down by a tank or two not so long ago. Artillery takes a swing at the AMX 1357, and he certainly stunned the crew, and it was certainly less than stunning. He certainly caught that shot pretty well. It takes him down to 524 health as well. Defending the fatherland from Calm Clan. In the STA-2, the Japanese premium Tier 8 medium tank, he's up to 2,694 hit points of damage. Spots the GW Tiger P. Misses the first shot. Looks like that's a P shooter shooting him, and defending the fatherland picks up his first kill, but the friendly artillery goes down as well as the IS. And the tanks dropping like flies on Westfield. 8 all the score now. He knows he's going to have to do a little bit more carrying if he's going to turn this one into the win. Looks like a 1357. Is he going to sit on the cap on 500 hit points, or is he going to try and spot that Tiger P? That's what defending the fatherland's probably thinking. He's thinking, well, I can either shoot these TDs in the Conqueror that's up here, or see if he's going to try and get vision on that Tiger P. Looks like he's not going to try and get vision on the Tiger P. Looks like the AMX 1357 is just going to sit on the cap and keep the pressure on, because he knows there's an IS, a rogue IS around here somewhere, clearly sitting on that cap. Now, because the 1357F got on the cap first, then that's going to be a little bit more beneficial to defending the fatherland's team. The Waffenträger Alf Panzer IV is having a good game as well on 4 kills, defending the fatherland on just the 1 kill but 58-59 damage, and looking for some more. The Udez gets taken out by the IS. That's the same IS that was on the cap. Now the only enemy tank that can really reset the cap is the Tiger P. He hasn't been spotted for some time. Defending the fatherland puts 2 shells into the AT-7, but only the first one penetrates. 248 hit points left. He'll need a high roll if he's going to one-shot him. He does, gets him, and takes the lead again, 10-7. Now, of course, the STA's got a 90mm gun, 240 damage on average, 212 penetration. The AMX 1357, relatively uncontested on the cap. No, did something just hit him? Something did hit him. Must have been the Tiger P or the Udez. No, it wouldn't have been the Udez. There's the Udez up there. He's just been spotted for the first time in that game by defending the fatherland. Tiger P clearly going for the 1357. Now the Tiger P's on 738 hit points. The AMX 1357 on 266. That's why defending the fatherland can see that he'll know that Tiger P is distracted with the French auto-loading light tank. He's down to 342 hit points. You'd think defending the fatherland would be able to out-vision the Tier 7 German heavy tank, and he does. Takes him down to a one-shot, takes him down to 80 hit points. He does get spotted himself, though. Is he going to risk being shot? Looks like he might. Where's the outline of that tank? Where is he? He's behind that building. Wants to get rid of this tank. Hopefully the SU-100M1 and the Super Pershing, hopefully they're comfortable with that T-30. That T-30 on pretty low hit points, so you'd think that those two would be able to at least flank the T-30 and get rid of him. Looks like defending the fatherland might be more concerned about the Udez than the Tiger P. The score's 11 all. He's on 2 kills. There's the Udez. That shot goes into the dirt. That's unfortunate. The Udez clearly aiming directly for defending the fatherland in the STA-2. Now the STA-2 is not going to bounce a shell from that Uds. he might be turning around. He's defending the fatherland, looking for a different angle on these tanks now. Maybe hoping that the Tiger P thinks that he's trying to engage the Udes, and maybe he's going to trick the Tiger P into moving out of here. Doesn't quite have the gun depression. The gun depression is pretty good on the STA-2, but it's not that good. The Tiger P is a one-shot. There's the Udes on 767 hit points. That Udes really should just try and roll defending the fatherland. Defending the fatherland got a bit of a free hit there. If that Udes just went into siege mode, rolled over, risked one shot, but he could certainly take defending the fatherland out before defending the fatherland would be able to take him out. I guess that's what I'm probably trying to say. Anyway, 12-11 to score, 3,810 damage. Stuck between an Udes and a Tiger P. Tiger P is struggling to get up that hill. He can afford to take a shot from the Tiger P. If these two pushed on him, they would kill him and quite likely win the game. But it looks like they're not that interested in doing it. The SU-100M1 picks up the kill on the Tiger P. Nice job. And now the Udes decides to roll forward. Defending the fatherland puts one shot into the Tier 8. Swedish tank destroyer puts in a second shot. Takes him down to 300 hit points. This is what he should have done before. But it's too late. Too little too late to the Udes 03. He really should have done that straight away and hoped that the Tiger P would put some flanking shots into defending the fatherland, and that would have been a win for the Udes team. The Udes, sorry, wrong result. There's the result we're looking for. Defending the fatherland from Calm Clan. A massive win. An ace tanker mastery badge in the STA-2. That's the premium Japanese medium tank at tier 8. Ace tanker mastery badge. The spotting medal. There wasn't really paying attention to the amount of spotting damage he was doing, but I'm sure he was picking it up. The bruiser medal, fire for effect. Confederate for shooting more enemy tanks than anybody else. High caliber. Even the sniper medal. I suppose those early shots, there was a few early shots that he was chipping away at those enemy tanks at 4,264 hit points of damage, 3 kills, 1,484 base experience, 2,120 hit points of assisted damage, and that would have certainly helped with the ace. I mean, 4,264 is a pretty good score in a tier 8 medium tank, but an extra 2,000 assisted damage would have helped not only with the ace but also with those credits. Have a look at those credits. 111,308 credits after tax with a premium account. 22 shots fired, 20 hit, 19 did damage. 2,120, 1873. That's why I got this. That's from a distance of more than 300 meters. That's why I got the sniping medal, and pretty groovy result from defending the fatherland from Calm Clan. In the STA-2, the premium tier 8 Chinese medium tank. Now this one comes from 99 Destroyer from REF Clan. 99 Destroyer in a tank that I reckon is one of the best definitely in the top 3 for best looking tanks in the game award. Have a look at that, the Alpine Tiger. He clearly likes it. He's got a mark of excellence on the gun barrel. That seemed to take an absolute age to aim. I think it's probably because he's zooming in to a lot more of a zoom than I generally use. Anyway, 99 Destroyer is a big fan of Water Tanks with stewiejp on YouTube and Twitch. Make sure you join him and get on board. I appreciate his comments in the IME live streams. But this one's all about the Alpine Tiger, which is a tier 8 premium heavy tank, which was given away from a little bit of a mission before Christmas. And one of the few tanks that's, or not one of the few tanks, one of the tanks that's got preferential matchmaking. You won't see a tier 10 tank in this. You won't see a tier 10 battle in this tank unless you're platooning with the wrong people. It's got a very similar gun to the IS-6, 122 millimeter, 390 average damage, 175 penetration. That's with standard rounds, 250 with heat rounds. Now 175 penetration. Doesn't sound like much, and that's because it's not much, and that's why it gets preferential matchmaking. Similar to the WZ111, the Chinese tier 8 premium, and of course the IS-6 as well. Anyway, we're on Ensk. Looking towards catching the T-34-2 a little bit unawares. Puts a shot into him, takes his damage up to 500. Scores 1 zip on Ensk. This is an encounter battle. No idea where that shot went. Of course, similar to the IS, the Chinese heavy tanks don't have the most accurate gun in the world, but they do have relatively good armour. Now, again, unlucky with that shot towards the T-34-2. I mentioned the accuracy, didn't he? Now, of course, it looks a little bit less accurate to me because he does zoom in a little bit further than I normally do when I play, but it's okay. The IS-2's just fired, so he knows he's going to should get a free shot. And of course, 175mm of penetration can be challenging. He looks like he's searching for a weak point. That should go through into the top of the commander's hatch of the IS-2. Takes him down to 559 damage. Face hugs him because he knows he'll shoot soon. Now he bounces the IS-2. That shot missed. He hasn't fixed his gun. That's probably why that shot missed. 2-4's a score on Etsk. He's looking at the IS-2. Now this is the Russian IS-2. This is part of the Berlin pack. That's not going to have any trouble. Penetrating that shot. The KV-3 picks up the kill. That's a premium Russian Tier 7 heavy tank. Puts a shot in the back of the Challenger. Scores 4-all at this stage. Saint Emil's just been spotted, but there's a lot of tanks over here, and he wants to get rid of some of these guys. There goes the Comet. Evens it up. 5-5 on Etsk. 1903 damage done. 1170 damage blocked. 5-6 now. The Hawk 12 gets taken out by the Saint Emil. Saint Emil's still up here on the enemy team, getting challenged by that KV-3. He looks towards the Arty. Who says it's inaccurate? Anyway, you got to take those shots when they give it to you. He's still on full health. That's a testament to the armour of this tank. I reckon I'd be rolling towards that Tiger 1. Puts one shot into him. One more shot should be enough to get rid of the German Tier 7 heavy tank. Getting shot by both sides though, which we don't like to see. Gets rid of the Tiger. Now he turns his focus on the Challenger. So at some stage, he's fixed his gun, which is the right thing to do. Gets the ram kill. Looks like the Challenger tried to ram him. That saved him a shot. The Challenger rammed 99 Destroyer, giving 99 Destroyer his 5th kill, and that allowed him to shoot the T-25-2 rather than having to shoot the Challenger, I guess you would say. Interesting little scenario here. There you go. Got to get rid of him. He's down to his last standard round. Switches to high explosive because he knows that the SU-14-2, the Tier 8 Soviet artillery piece, shot at him from over here. Of course, when you get hit from artillery, it does give you an indication of where he came from. And that SU-14-2 is one of the last 2 remaining Tier 8 tanks, top tier tanks on the enemy team. He's saying, oh, should I go back? No, I shouldn't go back. It doesn't matter. It takes a long time to cap out on this one. One shot, 1 kill for the SU-14-2. That's 7 kills to 99 Destroyer. But he's going to have to continue to carry if he's going to carry this one. 11-12. He's still got 705 hit points up his sleeve, which he's going to need because the Chi-Ri and the KV-3 have just been taken out. And what's left? The Tiger 2 at Tier 8's the last Tier 8 tank left. And look at all his health, though. This is going to be interesting. Auto aims on the Panther. Takes him out with 1 shot. And now he's only got premium ammunition, which he's going to need against the Tiger 2. He can't afford to not penetrate any shots. Cops a shot from the Tiger 2 for 239. Puts 394 back into the German heavy tank. But, of course, that Chi-Ri... That looks like the Chi-Ri is more concerned about the artillery. Bounces the Tiger 2 shot, puts a shot into the Tiger 2, takes him down to 600 odd hit points. Now the deficit is only 200 hit points between Destroyer and that Tiger 2. Blocks the Tiger 2 shot again and puts another one into him. So now he's down to 261 health, that Tiger 2. And my money is on 99 Destroyer. That was absolutely fantastic. 9 kills to 99 Destroyer from REF clan. 13-14. It's 1 versus 2 now. The Chi-Ri and the Black Prince. He's got premium rounds loaded because that's all he's got left apart from the HE rounds. 10 premium rounds left. There's a Black Prince and the Chi-Ri. Now, he should have no problems penetrating these two tanks. The Chi-Ri hasn't been seen for a little while. Oh, don't shoot that gun. Bounces the Black Prince. Unfortunately, that shot didn't go through. He should be able to comfortably bounce the Black Prince all day long. The Chi-Ri might have a little bit of a better gun. Wants to get a shot on him. He does just clip the back of the Black Prince. 9 kills, 6,753 hit points of damage. Now the Chi-Ri, is that an auto-loader, the Chi-Ri? Oh, the office should have went backwards instead of forward. If he had went backwards, he would have only been fighting the Chi-Ri. But I tell you what, an epic performance from 99-Destroyer from REF Clan on Ensk in the Alpine Tiger. Unfortunately, it was a defeat. Look, I reckon if you had went backwards instead of forwards, you would have been able to just focus on that Chi-Ri and just focus on that Chi-Ri and then focus on the Black Prince, which, to be fair, the Black Prince was really having trouble penetrating, but because he went forward, he offered the side to the Black Prince, and unfortunately, a bit of a heartbreaker there, but 99 Destroyer, still an epic performance, an Ace Tanker Mastery Badge, Bruiser Medal, Duelist, 5 for Effect, Radley Walters for getting those 9 kills, 1 kill off a Pools Medal, killed 3 Arties, forgot about that because he killed the first artillery early on. Of course, he got the Russian one at the end, and there must have been another one in there somewhere. High Caliber and Top Gun goes without saying. The M12, that was the other artillery. It's clearly top scored with 6,763 damage, 9 kills, 1241 base experience. Carried, or tried to carry, all of these guys. And that Black Prince, you got to feel, he only did 5 penetrating shots, and one of them was a shot that won in the game. He made 92,500 credits with a standard account in that epic performance in the Alpine Tiger. He misspelt stewiejp in the title description, but we'll forgive him for that one. That was not too bad a result at all. Well, the result was a heartbreaker, but a pretty epic performance from Destroyer. You can see Destroyer often turning up in my Twitch channel, which is always good to see. An absolute ripper of a game. Now here we go with Psi 91's point of view. This is the 4th and final replay in this Tier 8 Extravaganza. And I'll just have a quick mouthful of this before I continue. This is Psi 91 in the Batchat 12T. The Batchat 12T is the Tier 8 auto-loading French light tank. It's got a 75mm gun, 170 average damage, and 170 penetration with standard rounds. 210 with APCR rounds, which is premium ammunition. He's also got the strong coffee to give his crew skills a bit of a boost. And he's platooned up with Panzerquack. Panzerquack, no stranger to this channel as well. He's on the Paris map, and he's gotten himself into a pretty aggressive spotting position in this Tier 10 game, going straight up here to A5, A6. Whenever I try to do this, it generally ends pretty badly. Now, Panzerquack, his platoon mate, is in the Stridsvagen S1. That's the premium Swedish Tier 8 tank destroyer. Pretty sure Panzerquack might have put at least one of the shots into that Lorraine who was just killed. Psi 91 trying to spot some stuff for his team. He spots a T49 over there in the middle. You can see, he's thinking about shooting. You say, yep, stuff it. I've got 4 bullets. Puts 2 shots into the T49. Gets lit. Looks towards... Is that Dwayne Johnson? That's his in-game name, Dwayne Johnson. Pulls back for the reload. Doesn't quite have a shot on the rock. 2-3 is the score on Paris. He's done a little bit of damage. He's picked up 1287 assisted damage already. Just waiting for that gun to reload. Now, you do see a lot of really good players throw a premium consumable on autoloaders and light tanks. And, of course, that helps with everything. That helps for his spotting. Helps his spotting range, his camouflage rating, his view range. And, of course, in an autoloader, especially the reload time between shots, and the time it takes to reload a full clip. Now the score's 2-4. They're down by 2 tanks, down by 3 tanks now. Artillery clearly having a bit of a dip at the STA-2 on the enemy team. But Psi 91 is sitting here thinking, what am I going to do here? We're down by 3 tanks. Need to do something to try and carry this one. He's risking being spotted and caught out here in the open. but it's a calculated risk, I guess. He picks up his first kill, kills the STA-2, doesn't get lit. So he's probably worked out all of the enemy tanks have been spotted apart from artillery, and he's probably worked out another calculated guess. The only tank spotted here is the SU. There's the SU. He reckons 3 shots should be enough, especially since that SU-152, Dwayne Johnson, the Rock, is running away. Picks up his second kill. 4-7 is the score. All the remaining tanks are spotted. There's a couple spotted around here in the east, but most of the remaining are down here, brawling it out in the south. The mouse just gets taken out. That only leaves 2 Tier 10 tanks left on Psi 91 from Calm Clan's team. Zooming in and out like a machine, looking for cheeky opportunities. Puts a shot into the T62. Doesn't put a shot into the T62. He actually bounced the T62. That's the Tier 8 heavily armoured Russian medium tank. It's pretty heavily armoured for a medium tank, I might add. And looking at the mini-map, he's thinking, what's he going to do? Plenty of tanks in the middle. He pretty much owns this side of the map, but all the enemy big heavy tanks are all down there. The T110E4, the E75, the WZ111 1-4, even the Mailbreaker, they're all down there. The T62A and the Jag Tiger last spotted a little bit more southeast, and that T49 could be absolutely anywhere. So he's going to try to maybe outmaneuver these tanks, get some cheeky shots into them. Finds the STA-2, and it's time to use that autoload. The STA-2, T62A, puts 2 shots into him, pulls back, reloads. Of course, he's got his strong coffee, so it's going to take 10% off his reload time, as well as his, like I mentioned earlier, his vision. He's going to be able to spot these tanks easier, and it's going to be harder for them to spot him because his camouflage rating is going to be a little bit better. He's on 2 kills, 1,401 damage done, 1,287 assisted damage. Showing great patience. Still on full health, which is good because, you know, light tanks, no armor. You need every hit point you can. Using the bushes to help conceal him. Because the first shot doesn't even land in the same postcode as the T62A. That one goes through. It's going to take a few more shots if he's going to chip away at that Tier 10 medium tank. He's just trying to help his teammates from a little bit of a distance. 1733 damage done. Don't fall into the drink, Psi 91, whatever you do. Don't fall into that water. Spots WZ111 1-4. He's got a sizable amount of hit points up his sleeve. And the Jag Panther, they're all down there. T62A goes full YOLO. And that Pershing's going to cop it. He's going to have to. Is he going to start shooting? He knows if he starts shooting, he's dead. But what he's doing, which is probably more important than shooting, is keeping these tanks lit for the tank destroyers back here, including his platoon mate Panzerquack. He's got a couple of bullets left. You might as well use them. Puts them into the WZ111 1-4. I think one of them might have bounced, but he's still done 2,000 damage, 1,437 assisted damage. The Panzerquack picks up the kill on the Jag Tiger, which will probably be that one to go for. And have a look at this. This is just going to be a damage farm all day long. Puts 1 shot into the WZ, 2 shots. He does get spotted, but he can still put his 3rd and his 4th shot in. Pull back for the reload. Then that WZ111 1-4 does not know what hit him. Artillery's got him stunned. Psi 91's put a full clip into him, brought his damage up to 2735, 2120 assisted damage, playing around with this WZ. There's a T110E4 who is clearly not looking Psi's way. He puts 2 shots into him, takes him down to a 1 shot. Don't think that shot's going to penetrate. He'll be hoping that somebody helps him here. That T110E4 Panzerquack does his job. He's reloading now, so he's got a full clip of APCR rounds. Because everything left has got, apart from the FV207, everything left has got plenty of armour. And he's probably saying, well, the tank I'm least likely to see up here is that FV. Because remember, he's already scouted this area out not so long ago. So he knows the FV 207 is not going to be there. Hoping for a shot on the WZ. It's not quite there. 11 alls to score. 2 kills to Psi 91. 4 to Panzerquack in this calm platoon. He's got 4 bullets in his clip. 3,072 damage done. 2120 assisted damage. The Malbraker just went down to the Death Star on the other side of the map. And he says, thank you very much. 2 shots into the WZ 111 1-4 is all he's going to need. Goes for the reload because he's only got 2 shells left. Switches back to AP rounds because he really wants to go after this FV207 with a full clip. Now, it could be down here. I don't know if he'd be down there or maybe hiding down here. I'm not sure. That FV207 hasn't picked up any kills. I don't know. He might be down here somewhere, but who knows? Psi-91 can see that the E75 is having a go at the Death Star, and he wants to get up behind him, sneak up to him, and put 4 shells into him. If you can get 4 shells into him, that should be enough to kill him. That'll be 680 potential damage into the E75. Panzerquack going for the cap points here. Oh, that's not what you wanted to see. And of course, he missed his first shot. Copped a shot from the E75. Decides not to engage, not to chip away at the E75. Takes a reload instead. Now you can see his platoon mate is on cap. Panzerquack from Calm on 4 kills. Psi-91 on 3 kills. Spots artillery. And it looks like artillery is slowly going to drive towards the cap circle. They're clearly talking to each other. Probably saying, alright, you stay there on the cap. I'll come around and maybe try and help you. The FE207 gets spotted by Panzerquack. I hope he doesn't kill Panzerquack, because Panzerquack's a hell of a nice guy. He's reset the cap, so we know the FE207 has just fired. Psi-91 has a full clip. Panzerquack just fired towards the artillery, and here we go. This is where he just says, no worries, I'll take some more damage. That will be fantastic. And another kill. That's 4 kills each to Panzerquack from Calm and Psi-91. 4 kills each. 3,650 damage to Psi-91. And what's he going to do? Really just force this. No, he's not going to stay on the cap. He's going to go for this. What was that E75 on? 600 hit points? He was on. You've got to need all four shells to penetrate the E75. Now he doesn't. Now Panzerquack has put a shot into the E75, taking him down to 339. Shoots him again, takes him down to 3 hit points. Psi-91, he's not going to seagull a kill, is he? Is he going to... He's not going to have to seagull it. Just get away from that gun and put 1 bullet. Unfortunately, Panzerquack didn't manage to survive that one. But 9 kills between them in that platoon. That was a pretty good outcome. And, of course, the correct result. That's what we're after. A victory. It's an Ace Taker Mastery Badge to Psi-91 from Calm Clan. The Spotter Medal for all that assisted damage he did. The Bruiser, Fighter, Fire for Effect, and of course the Orlix Medal. He had an absolute perler of a game. 3,764 hit points of damage, 5 kills, 1,561 base experience. Panzerquack 2 is no slouch, nearly 4,000 damage for his 4 kills. Wouldn't be surprised if that was an Ace Tanker Mastery Badge as well. Panzerquack fired 18 shots, 16 hit, 13 went through, and that gave him just under 4,000 damage. Psi-91 fired 35 shots, 30 of them hit, 25 did damage. Of course, some of them were against some pretty heavily armoured tanks. 3,764 damage, 2,120 assisted damage, and that's why he aced that one. 11-minute game. 2,120 damage, 3,764. What's that all up? That's about 6,000 combined. 20,000 credits after tax. He did have to use a lot of his premium rounds, but a very good result in Paris. The Batchat 12T in the Calm platoon. Thank you very much for the replays, lads. As always, thanks for watching, everyone. Take care, and see you all next time.